It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Buccaneers' rookie quarterback. He's not afraid to throw it. Second in the NFL in touchdowns. It's the Buccaneers and the Falcons.
And keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, and they go right back to him. And defenders are there to get him at the line.
The darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Let's go.
They've got a man in motion. Second and 10 now. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play.
Here, it will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Irving on the inside give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foul.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Now, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. On the give, this is Irving. And they had that one contained right at the line. David Onyemata there for the stop.
At the 1-yard line.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. Evans brings in the slant. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Here's the give to Irving. He finds space for a few yards that time. Braylon Trice there.
Together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's go now.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Here's second and 7. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away.
Back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They go play action here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Ready, go!
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down.
Defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Go.
From the 29. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Now looking to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
It's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That one softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the 1st down marker. Now it's hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Falcons scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a
Previous play
turnover.
is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Here's a throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He's contained at the line for no gain. Braylon Trice there to meet him.
10 yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
The give to Edmonds up the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Make an impact play.
Well, we've hit halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers toting a nice lead into the locker room. Now we'll keep it in state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And it's the Ravens who have the lead as they play the second quarter. Nelson Aguilar, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Jalen Waddle, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. DeAndre Hopkins, a touchdown reception. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run.
They just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Come on, set. Ready?
Now on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit.
We had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Go.
Handoff headed right, Irving. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Make that stop.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
3rd and long for him here. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Boy, this defensive crew is locked in, and that O-line's head, they are a-spinning. Back-to-back sacks has this offense on skates, and those blockers can't figure out where this rush is coming from next.
From the gun, it's Edmonds. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Tag. Ready.
From the 24. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To throw here on first down. Got Evans, it's complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running right, it's Irving. And he's going to take this only to about the 31.
Here we go, set.
From the 31. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield.
See one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
To the air, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a third and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Now a carry by Irving. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. He's got time here. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
In the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
School football, you spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll run this with Irving. And he takes this in to the 40-yard line before going down.
Not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
That's going to be caught by Evans. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way he's person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Irving here from the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Defense.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
They motion a receiver left. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers leading by 7. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set it. Ready.
Right back to Irving now. And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Go.
Looking to throw. He's on the move. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get another stoppage here, just 1:52. Touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback, powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
So they take a knee here, and they stay perfect on the season. Another victory.
What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa.